Good morning all, and welcome to Thursday the 20th of August. I'm filming this video at, it says 10 past 8 in the morning. Just want to say thank you for all your support, for everyone who has watched my videos, any comments, any shares. Really appreciate the love and support. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, comment, anything you want me to have a look at. And I'm just happy to take you on my journey of running. Hopefully it just encourages you to start running, keep up with running, or just keep trying to get better. Either way, it's all good. And again, you're only competing with yourself. So a bit of a rundown for last week. So sort of over the last week. So if I do it the most recent, so my most recent run was yesterday, which was a interval run on the track. I tested out my new ASICS trainers, which I'm going to use for Cardiff Half Marathon. They felt really good. They're the Metaspeed Edge Tokyos in white and blue. Cushioning felt great. Laces felt great. Didn't feel too snug, like too harsh on my foot. Bit of room, but it felt secure, which was nice. So I've never had that from a super shoe before, and it was really good. The laces, as opposed to the Adidas ones that I've used in the last two models, the laces were longer, so I could actually feel like it was a bit better. So that was really good. And my interval session was 2.5k warm up, 400 meters at a certain pace with a minute rest, then 800 meters with 1 minute 15, and then 1k and 1.5 minutes. And then I went down the pyramid. So I did 1k again, 800, 400. And then I looked at my watch just to see what the distance was after I did those interval runs. And I just topped up the run because I had a cool down up until 10k, which was nice. So that was sort of like 53, 54 minutes, which was fine. So considering in between in the rest periods, I was walking, so I wasn't really walking that fast to try and bring down my heart rate. So that was the most recent run. So I'll just talk about the other ones. But don't forget, intervals are about speed. Just keep persevering with them. They can be really enjoyable. You have got this, so don't worry about it. So I'll post up a couple of runs while I'm doing this video and just talking about this segment. So yesterday was actually my first run of the week, and Sunday, because I was going to do a track session on Monday, but the track was closed. I was going to do a track session on Friday last week, but the track was closed, even though they told me on Friday that it was going to be open on Monday, but it won't. And I'll go to the office on Tuesday, so I don't do any gym or running on a Tuesday morning because I'm leaving for the office at sort of 6:30 in the morning, so I don't really want to run when I feel tired at the office anyway, long story short. So yeah, on Sunday I did a 12k run, which consisted of 3k easy pace, 6k faster than a half marathon pace, and then 3k again cool down kind of thing. So that was really nice. That was an enjoyable run. My area is quite hilly, which is quite frustrating. So I did have to try and find a route, which I've got as a 12k now. So I'll run out and then run back. So there are a few hills there, and it's not completely flat, but you know, it's what it is. You have to make the most of what you've got in front of you. And there was just some of the runs that I would have done this week, I moved to last week and swapped vice versa because of the issue with the track. So I was making sure I was keep hitting 4 runs a week and trying to stay consistent, and that's all you can do. So I do have a run tomorrow, as in Friday, got one on Saturday, which is more of an hour kind of casual pace, and then Sunday. So Friday and Sunday are both track interval runs. So I've never been on a track on a Sunday, so that'll be something different. I think it's open at 7. So, but yeah, I hope you enjoy the runs and feel free to look at the stats. I'm competing myself. I don't really care if people are faster than me, stronger than me, because there always will be. And I don't really care if people criticise me for my pace, because I'm faster than some people, but I'm slower than others. I'm content with that. I'm good. I'm trying to get a PB, so running against my time. So I'd say the main thing about this video today, kind of the main theme of the video, is that plans can change and you can adapt. So don't worry that things may get in the way. You can adapt, and it doesn't mean that you're behind. You just have to reset your mind and just say, okay, I've got this, I can do this. And a plan is never linear, I don't think, in my head anyway. Even when I've had previous races, I've had to alter it. Some weeks I felt like sore, tightness, injury, just been absolutely knackered. And the last thing I want to do is just a run usually in the cold and wet. Luckily I'm training in a bit of a warmer weather, which is nice. So yeah, that's the main kind of message. But don't worry about it. You can do it. Keep persevering. Keep challenging yourself. You're only competing with yourself. Again, if there's anything you want me to talk about, any comments, any tips you may have, because I appreciate that. Even though I'm sharing my running journey, doesn't mean that I'm an expert. I'm not an elite athlete. I'm just a standard guy who works. I've literally got my laptop here right now for my work. For some reason I can't sign into Teams, but there we go. That's another story. And I'm just trying to share my journey just to inspire one person. Hopefully it'll be like thousands, but you know, I haven't got that amount of subscribers or views yet, but we'll see. But yeah, that's kind of the main crux of the messaging for this week's video. And I will definitely post it today. So I'll actually post on the same day I'm filming, which is rare, I know. So, and again, sorry for the lack of content for everyone. The reason why I'm going to post it today is because if you're a football fan or soccer fan, for anyone who's mainly in, I suppose, North America, is that the Premier League starts tomorrow with Arsenal playing Coventry, and I like my fantasy Premier League, the FPL. I'm using the app for that. So I need to do my team ideally today so I can kind of tweak it for tomorrow, because there's always a bit of a tweak stage. And I do find the first few weeks a bit of a struggle, because you'll have in your mind a player that has absolutely smashed it last season, but they might have a sticky patch. For example, a good example of that was Cole Palmer. So not last season, but the season before, he's exceptional moving to Chelsea. I think he was 5.5 mil on the FPL. And then last season he went up to like 10.5, but he, compared to the previous season, he didn't have a great season last season. So I'm hoping I'm hoping, but I'm not hoping, because I don't really want Chelsea to do anything, is that I feel like they've got a new manager, they've got a refresh, they've got Morgan Rogers, they've got a good attacking line. So yeah, that's something to consider. But that's just another waffle. I love it. So that's the reason why I will post. And I thought I'd just shoot the video from somewhere different, just to give you guys a different vibe. But yeah, like I say, if there's anything that you want me to include to talk about, please drop a comment, and I'm happy to talk about anything. I just keep hoping that these videos inspire someone to get into running and keep going and enjoy it. So yeah, I have got 2 races in the diary, potentially a third. I'm waiting on Prague. So Prague, the super half. Apparently we should find out this week. It's Thursday and I still haven't found anything. So yeah. But yeah, have a great day, guys. I'll speak to you soon, and keep running.